Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3, where we have some things to do. Last time, a lot of things happened. We met Tali and Legion, who are both on board. Well, I'm actually going to listen to this in just a moment. Just to quickly recap, because it has been a few days for me. So we did meet Tali and we freed Legion. We barely got away from the geth dreadnought that was shot while we were still on board. But everything's looking okay-ish for now. We have technically 4 new quests. We have this new N7 mission. Not entirely sure where that is. We're going to find out as soon as I interact with the galaxy map. Of course we have... No, wait. Oh yeah, everything has been reordered, because why not? We have Admiral Chorus to find somewhere on Rannoch. We have a base with a geth server to find and disable, and we have the priority mission, which is another geth base, unless they're both in the same location. Which is obviously the main one that we want to disable. So Reapers lose control over the geth. Okay. Oh, also, just a little warning. I'm super tired actually, but I don't have a lot of time to record, so I kind of have to record this episode now to be able to upload it in time. So we'll see how this goes. Wish me luck, I guess.
The planet Rannoch, an arid planet orbiting an older star in the Tikkun system, is the former Quarian home world. Almost 300 years ago, the Quarians were driven from Rannoch by the Geth, synthetic servants who gained sapience and rebelled against their creators. Although Rannoch is now largely uninhabited, the Geth have acted as caretakers, working to repair the planet's ecology, restore ancient structures, and cultivate some farmland. Rannoch has no insect life. As a result, its pollinating plants evolved to rely on animals for propagation. This symbiosis between flora and fauna is responsible for the Quarians' weakened immune systems, which made colonization of other planets extremely difficult after their exile from Rannoch. For many Quarians, reclaiming their home world from the Geth is a matter of both cultural and physiological necessity.
Right. Well, I mean, hopefully we're going to get there eventually. Sion? A fortified world under the protection of several Asari matriarchs has begun to supply fuel to Systems Alliance forces in the hope that an Asari-human partnership might prevent the Reapers from seizing the planet. Alliance forces have since established several outposts in the system. The humans and Asari have been joined by a small detachment of Turians drawn from the private militia of a corporate conglomerate that does business with Sion. The 3 species are so determined to defend Sion that integration issues have been negligible. The task force has already thrown back several Reaper attacks, although the commanders expressed concern that small Reaper forces could have slipped through despite their vigilance. Okay, so I assume that's the location of that fuel depot, since it does mention fuel. I feel like the planet's name was probably also mentioned at some point before. The miracle at Palaven. The Turian and Krogan counterattack on Palaven combined deception, courage, and tenacity. First, the Turians leaked a false battle plan that drew on the same tactics they used at the beginning of the assault on Palaven. Then the dreadnought Indomitable faked a problem with its drive core coming out of FTL near Palaven's moon Mene. 3 other dreadnoughts and their attendant fleets deployed to assist Indomitable, a tempting target that drew the Reaper capital ships away from Palaven. Turian troop transports then entered Palaven's atmosphere to release shuttles, gliders, and individual soldier capsules. The Reapers did not understand the seriousness of the threat at first. Those that detected the landing crafts sent husts and collector swarms to intercept them, but little more. This allowed Krogan commandos to link up with Palaven's resistance and hand off their payloads, warp bombs, and fission weapons. In simultaneous strikes across the globe, Reaper ships began to explode. Turian resistance members had managed to smuggle the bombs inside when the Reaper processing ships, troop transports, and even destroyers and capital ships had opened their structures to indoctrinate Turian leaders. Large swaths of territory fell back to the Turian and Krogan control. News of the victory gave a much-needed boost to the morale of the Turian resistance and the galactic public. But the action was not without sacrifice. Turian insurgents gave their lives to ensure the explosives detonated. And the processing centers they destroyed were full of civilians who died just as surely as if they had been harvested. Of the dead, General Minin Resvirix said whatever they were alive, their deaths had no equal. They are worthy of joining the spirit of Palaven itself. Well, doesn't exactly help them now, but... oh well. Partner... wait. Yeah, anyway, we don't seem to have entries on Tali or Legion yet, so maybe they are going to come later. Anyway, we're done on board as far as I can tell. So let's see here. Okay, Migrant Fleet is there. We have 2 quests here. Well, technically 3. No, 2, 3. Actually 3. Well. And that fuel depot is all the way over here, looks like. Oh yeah, okay. It says so. Well, I mean, that's quite the detour. And I know last time I said that I didn't really want to take a detour, but take care of things on Rannoch first and foremost while we're there, but you know, I'd rather do this side mission now than maybe regret it later because it becomes unavailable or something. Anyway, Sion, I guess we've seen this before, right? Have we? Hanalei. Actually, not so sure. Catibolo? No, actually, these names don't really seem familiar. Catibolo is a relatively large methane ammonia ice giant. Although Sion and its orbital stations offer military-grade starship fuel, commercial ships took advantage of the helium-3 refineries here. Because Catibolo was relatively near to the mass relay in the system, the Reapers destroyed the infrastructure on their way to more important targets. Alright, speaking of Reapers. Well, we can't leave here. This is, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is new. There's also nothing...
Signal confirmed.
Oh, never mind. There's something to scan for. And there even is a fuel depot. Huh, weird. Early surveyors of Hanalei dismissed its resource potential, saying it had more heat than a planet needs and more argon than a galaxy would buy. As an enormous terrestrial planet buried under a merciless atmosphere of argon, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide, Hanalei hosted only small orbital stations that were primarily scientific in nature. The facilities have since been destroyed by the Reapers. Well, again, both planets have now mentioned that Reapers attacked the system, and yet they did not destroy the fuel depot as they always do. Dr. Jalise. I don't think we were asked to save that person, but I'll gladly do so nonetheless. Sion, this garden world's claim to military fame is that it was assaulted repeatedly during the Krogan rebellions, but never occupied by more than token forces. The Asari cut off the Krogan supply line at the Citadel Relay and drove the invaders out. Today, antimatter generators and the surface, on the surface and in orbital stations provide fuel for military starships throughout Asari space. The matriarchs defending the planet today have vowed to maintain Sion's legacy. They pledge it will fall to no enemy, organic or synthetic. Well, actually, I have no reason to leave. Okay. And I believe we now have our full team. Actually, yeah. I think someone told me that we'd end up having 7 team members this time around, so that's cool. Right. I mean, we actually saw Tali last time. and already changed her armor, I think. Or did we? Power recharge? Yeah, I think so. Now, who do I take with me? This is kind of a minor mission. I haven't taken James in some time. Maybe let's take our soldier boys. They're good at destroying and killing things, so that should come in handy. Let's see here. You have the assault rifle, particle rifle, in fact. Heavy pistol, scorpion. Why don't I give you this thing just for some variety? Piercing, I don't know. Increased damage seems like a no-brainer. Accuracy could help, I guess. Sure, let's go with accuracy and damage. Seems pretty solid. Yeah, level 1 is not gonna do it, so you get the same disciple that everyone else gets. Oh, I actually never even switched your assault rifle. Sure, let's give him the geth pulse rifle. Stability, yeah, I mean, I have no idea actually. Some more damage would be nice, but we don't have that actually. Huh. Accuracy, I guess accuracy is okay. And stability? Sure. I don't know how stable it is naturally, but you know, doesn't really matter all that much. Damage for the shotgun, of course, and I don't know, accuracy for the shotgun. Does that help with range, maybe? Because I think someone told me that it's a pretty short range weapon. I mean, it has super low accuracy. I don't know. I'm just gonna give that a boost, I suppose. It's for myself, but I'm already using that. Yeah, let's give that a try. If it doesn't work out, I'm just gonna go back to the particle beam.
Shepard, about 72 hours ago, the reactors at adjoining Turin-Asari fuel depot went offline. Scans of the station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence in this theater. The enemy will operate unchecked. I need you to get in there, find out what's going on, and get those reactors back online. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Okay. I mean, we can switch
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
Okay. So, I mean, there are some people here now. I guess that might work out. I was gonna say that, I mean, we might be able to restart the reactors, but without any people here to do maintenance and, you know, watch over those things, the entire thing could just blow up or just get shut down again. Okay, chest piece. In fact, I think we might have, or I might have picked up some kind of armor piece, one of the recent missions, and never checked it out. Kind of helmet, maybe, or shoulders? I don't know. You know, an armor piece. Don't actually remember what it was.
A treatment plan for chemical burns.
Oh, we need that.
Pretty detailed.
Nice. That is very good.
Radiation proximity warning,
Oh.
Commander. Avoid at all costs.
Yeah. Did not realize that was a thing. I mean, I saw that green stuff there, but okay. I guess if I had just talked to this guy right in front of me, he would have told me.
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
3 tours. Been through thick and thicker. The captain always sees us through.
Where am
Stay
I
sharp
at?
today.
Always, Commander.
Well then. Alternatively, we talk to you.
Toxic radiation cutting
Yeah.
access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots, not possible.
Yep, as I've noticed.
We need a radiation workaround, soldier.
On it, ma'am. Captain Riley?
Commander, it's an honor.
Nice armor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Got it, Captain.
Good work, Coslow.
I'll take it from here.
Okay. What was that about? Splitting up into 2 teams? I mean, is one team just gonna be the 3 of us? Gonna find out soon enough, I guess. So he's not using a helmet at all? Even in dangerous atmospheres like here? Oh. Anyway, what was I picked things up? Right. So
A
let's
treatment
not forget
plan for
about
chemical
this.
burns.
Although, of course, I
This is
could
pretty
always
detailed.
go back to the Spectre office. If I had forgotten to get it this time around. I'll also just... Okay, so that's pretty standard assault rifle, just with, I don't know, plasma or whatever it's shooting. Some kind of energy rounds. So we just can't enter that area right now, right? I'm going to assume that it's going to be detoxified
Ready your team to
or...
hit reactor 2, Captain.
Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
free from radiation later on. Crane display. Oh. Okay. Cool, I guess. Does that help me? Does that do anything for me? Shows me that person coming out of here. Oh yeah, that person. Oh, that is a live feed. I didn't realize. I didn't recognize him actually. So yeah, I mean we just can't go down there. So it's probably a very straightforward path around spare parts. Nice. Or maybe there is not. Okay, never mind. What was the point in coming here? Are we supposed to go down there? No, I'm just gonna take... Oh, I can... Nope, that just kills me instantly this time. Okay, never mind. I thought I could drop down and quickly run up that ramp. It looked like that would be possible.
Ready your team to hit reactor 2, Captain.
Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
Okay, must be missing something obvious. I was not really paying attention to what everyone was saying. That might have to do with my confusion. Also, as I mentioned, super tired. Oh, wow. Wait, these were not active before, were they? Were there buttons here before? I was so focused on the screen itself.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Oh. Okay.
Good luck, Captain. This place gives me the creeps.
No more waiting.
Oh.
Take the fight to them.
Just stay sharp, people.
Not done yet. That's why it says crane. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, tired. I don't know what else to say. So we... No, oh, wait. That was it down? Oh, that moves the crane. So nope. Okay, I guess. I get it. Move it over. Attach it. Move it over this way. And jumping, that's a little bit dangerous. We were standing, but it's okay. And that should have opened the path? Yes. Cool. Okay. There was also this stuff.
I have a visual on the fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking access.
Yeah, I mean,
Same
you
situation
saw that
here.
before.
I'll find a way to vent the area.
Right. Some ammo here. Actually, we have a ton of ammo. I only just noticed. This weapon has a ton of ammo. Vent sector A1. I mean,
This
that's
looks like ventilation control.
straightforward.
Should do the trick.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible.
Sector is...
Let's unlock those fuel rods.
I don't know. Is there going to be any fighting here? Technically, there shouldn't be because this. I mean, there could be any kind of enemy hiding here, but technically, the base was supposed to be completely abandoned. So maybe it's more like a little puzzle area. I mean, very light puzzle so far, but you know, I can appreciate a little relaxing, you know, exploration. looking around for stuff, as I like to do. Stuff like that. Well, I think that's just ammo. Oh, hi there. Credits.
Power is restored. System ready.
Okay, that was
Fuel rods unlocked
number
here.
1.
Wait a minute.
Commander, Captain, tracking movement in your areas.
Oh,
Defensive positions. Enemy inbound.
so much for that. Husks, huh? Okay. Not so bad. Okay. Oh, I never activated my ammo. Not that it matters a whole lot, but here we are. Oh, hi there, Clearwater. Well, I mean, this weapon pretty much
Riley,
shreds
status.
through
One
my
casualty,
enemies.
but we're clear here.
Warning. Coolant leaks detected. Reactors 1 and 2. System restart impossible.
I can see it. You'll both have to seal all the moderator tanks.
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
And the clear disadvantage, of course, of this particle rifle versus my beloved particle beam is that the latter has infinite ammo. But, I mean, only come into situations where ammo was a problem very few times so far. Okay, so let's wait. Was it supposed to...
Sealed and stable.
Patching seems to be working. Only one more to go here.
Good, good.
Tank 2 is
Okay,
sealed and
pick it
stable.
up.
Commander, the core is stabilized. Reactivation can go ahead.
Riley, you in position?
Affirmative. Awaiting your word.
A little bit afraid that this is going to end the mission here. Because that's technically all we were supposed to do. But then, I want to guess
Initiating restart.
there probably some more
Commander,
enemies.
Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Okay,
Incoming!
In
of course.
progress.
Lock and load!
They're coming from that way. What even is that? Barrier. Oh, they put that there. Okay, of course. Yeah, you guys. Oh, okay. Do that. It's fine. I'm gonna pull it up just because. Oh, okay. Good call. As it turns out. If someone could take care of these husks running for me, that would be nice. Guess I'm gonna do it myself. Please take that guy out. Oh,
Of course,
thanks.
Commander.
Bad place to be. Well, as soon as that guy pops out, he's in trouble. Done? Not yet? What? Where's the enemy? Oh, behind us? Where exactly? Oh. Oh. Kind of pincer here. Oh. Oh, that guy's almost dead. Oh. A quick hit, that would help. Okay, what the heck? There he is. Yeah. Okay. Surprisingly, still a lot of ammo left. Okay, that guy's dead. We can now pretty safely take this guy out. There we go. Cool.
Commander, we're being overrun. Position indefensible. We're not gonna make it.
We're
Hold tight.
coming
One of my
to
people
you?
is coming.
Roger that.
Oh, James, you can do
James,
it, right?
save their asses. On it!
Oh, okay. This is why we can't all just go there. Bye-bye, Root. And you guys. Keep doing it. Alright.
You're clear for the moment, Commander. Can't raise Captain Riley.
What about Lieutenant Vega?
Nothing, Commander. No one's answering my hails. But I'm tracking some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Will do.
Okay. Right, so we only started up one of the generators before. Right.
Restart is complete.
Reactor fully powered and operational, Commander.
This looks unsafe somehow. Am I really supposed to go through here? Oh, okay, so this is just central area here. But what happened near the entrance? Can we go back? Just curious now. We don't need ammo. I think I picked everything up here. Everything that I saw anyway. Oh, so I guess I had to retreat because they were attacked. Oh no, wait. You guys are still here.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt.
Oh, is this the extraction point, is it? I'm an idiot. I got turned around completely? Yeah, okay, so that just allowed me to go through here. For some reason I thought... well, never mind. Yeah, okay, there just isn't a way on that side. Gotcha. So we're actually done here? The game just is so nice enough to give me ample opportunity to look around for things I missed? I'm not used to that kind of benevolence. Well, I mean, if I missed something,
Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
I can get it back on the Citadel, so not too worried here.
Good work down there, Shepard.
Thanks.
Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read Captain Riley's report. It says she and her team wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep you posted on new developments. Hack it out.
Alright. Oh, yeah. We also did level up. Brings me to 8 points that I can invest here. I mean, I never use this. But I'm definitely never going to use cryo ammo. I don't know. Might as well not spend the points. But... Does this mean... Wait, synthetics explode when destroyed? That means only when they are hacked, right? Not just all synthetics explode when destroyed? I don't know. It must mean just those affected by that skill, but I'm still going to pick it. Because why not? And I guess our next points are going to go into one of these. I'm not even going to look at them too much. Assuming that fuel refueling facility has been added. Oh, Dr. Jalees, right. The Asari scientist found on the research station in the Cillian Nebula was working on a paper that argued nanocircuitry could solve complex behavioral problems in commercial VIs. The doctor's theoretical work seems to be supported by data in the Crucible's blueprints. She now heads the department building the department building the weapons circuit boards. Wow. Oh boy. Did I mention that I was tired? I think I mentioned it a couple of times. Advanced starship fuel. Helium-3 is used to power the vast majority of commercial starships. Chemical engineers on Sion added experimental mixtures to compounds to the gas to make a more efficient fuel for ships traveling long distances. One of their new formulas is used in ships transporting major loads of material to the Crucible, speeding up the building process. That thing should be pretty close to finished at this point, right? I mean, obviously it's not going to be finished until we reach that point in the main storyline, but we might actually be getting close to that point too.
Commander?
Okay, yeah, so also last time apparently I could have warned
I'll let you get back to work.
Ran about that distress call,
Thank
which
you,
was happening
Commander.
right next to her, so I'm really not sure why that was necessary, you know, in game terms, because I did interact with it, I did listen to it, and then I had to specifically interact with Ran standing right next to me again to do something about that. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't seem very logical to me. It's unfortunate that I missed that, because it was so, I don't know. I guess I was just unobservant. On the video I saw that it said warn Ran, but well, I just didn't look at that part of the screen at the time, so missed it. But I'm pretty sure it's just some very minor thing, so whatever.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
Thanks. Anything else?
Commander?
I mean, I see the blinking light. You really don't need to tell me about this. Omega, from Bray. Okay. Things are settling down on Omega. Looks like the Talons are now the new security force on the station. Their leader said something about honoring Kandros' memory. I'd say they were being cute, except they're not shy about backing up the sentiment with firepower. Be careful out there. No, there's at least one Batarian here that doesn't want you dead. Wow, that's high praise from a Batarian, right? I'll take it. Okay. I mean, this was a minor mission, so don't expect crew members to have any new input, but we'll see.
Man, watching the geth
Oh,
fleet
never mind.
move, it's like thousands of stunt flyers in formation. Creepy stunt flyers, whose ships look like some sort of cockroach wasp thing.
Yep. They kind of look like that.
Maximum dynamic pressure is approaching. Throttle down for minimal resistance.
Thanks, Mom.
If that is how you categorize me, I will tell you to stop slouching. Hello, Shepard.
Hi.
Commander?
Didn't mean to interrupt you two. Just keep doing whatever you're doing all day long. I don't know, do I want to take the full Normandy tour? I mean, on the one hand, I feel like it's necessary to not miss anything, to do that in between every single mission, but it's also, you know, taking up a lot of time and running around all the same places. It's not always all that exciting. I mean, it's never all that exciting. I don't think, though, I don't know, there might be more dialogue now, but I don't think it goes away if I do another mission, right? Or does it? No, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm going to do another, or actually one of the two missions available here on Renok. Assuming that's how it works. I mean, technically we have 3 missions here. Priority and then 2 side missions. That might also be mandatory, I don't know. Not really sure how this is gonna work. Oh, okay, so we can just choose escape pod, save the admiral, shut down geth server. So we choose between these? Huh. I mean, I'm not sure if I have enough time to do both. If the game wants me to choose, I guess I'll have to prioritize. I mean, of course, the admiral is important for being the admiral, but the server here. So does it say anything about this here? No. Okay. Anyway, these servers are controlling geth fighters that are attacking Quarian life ships, right? So they're not only threatening a good part of the fleet, but also the livelihood of the entire Quarian fleet and thus the Quarian people. So more lives are at stake immediately for this one. I mean, in the long run, saving the admiral could also end up saving more people, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with this one and hope that I'm still going to be allowed to do both, but we'll see. Sure, I'm gonna take Tali with me for sure. And I don't know, is anyone specifically qualified to come with me here? We obviously have only one Quarian. I don't know. Garrus, Kaden, Edie. Maybe we go with Charlie and Garrus? Sure. Okay, yeah, I'm still gonna use the pulse rifle for some time longer. Seemed okay. Guess I'm going to give you this arc pistol. I mean, we are going to fight Geth, right? And this is specifically against synthetics, so that seems like a good idea. Damage and accuracy. There you go. This one already has mods. Particle rifle seems okay still. The Viper, obviously an old favorite. Yeah, should be okay. 21 points. I guess I haven't used them in a while. Ammo piercing. Armor piercing ammo, actually. Not the other way around. Ammo capacity. I don't know how much that matters for AI, honestly. I guess he would have to reload less, but the sniper rifle doesn't need to reload a whole lot, so definitely go for that. Also, I'm not sure how accurate the AI is as far as headshots are concerned, but just in case. Health and armor damage by 10%. Cover penetration. Does he make use of that? Does he actually shoot enemies when they are behind cover because he knows he can hit them? I'm assuming yes, or else this would make little sense. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this because it's kind of what's special about this ammo power in the first place, so it seems to make sense to prioritize that. Oh, my tongue is already asleep. Concussive shot, barriers. Yeah, we don't have all that many options against barriers, so this is okay. Impact radius, impact force and damage. Always damage. And recharge speed, for sure. And as for you, go with the defense drone, I guess. Attack range. I don't know. Let's go with duration. Attack rate. Wait, it's a defense drone though. Does it also attack? It's fine by me, I guess. Damage by 100% and attack range. That seems like a lot. I mean, I don't know. Let's go with this. Seems better, but maybe it's not. Maybe I'm overlooking something, which is quite possible. Quite likely, in fact. Knock down an electrocuted enemy. Let's do that. Energy drain. Sure. More damage, and that's it. That's it. Okay.
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the geth?
That's insane! You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile geth synthetics.
Yeah, I guess I should have taken Edie. Would that be an option? To send her in? Not, I mean, that might also be... Might be more dangerous for her for some reason, I don't know. But, I don't know. Yeah, how would it work?
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI-human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
I do trust you.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing geth from the server.
Okay, so I go in there and basically kill off the geth because, as he said, I think he explained that last episode, that simply destroying the server wouldn't work because they can basically transfer, or they have backups, or can transfer the geth consciousnesses fast enough to somewhere else. But for some reason they can't do that when I'm in there, because I don't know. Maybe it doesn't make 100% sense, or maybe it does, and I'm just not seeing everything here. But
if it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Yeah.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not going to...
I guess
bye.
it just did.
Alright then. No comment from Tali on setting foot on her homeworld? I mean, I don't know, has she ever been to Rannoch in her lifetime? Apparently no one's really saying much right now. Hi?
This is it?
Yes. Hostile geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Well, that is slightly inconvenient.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
Docking port, huh? Do I have the necessary, I don't know, connectors? I mean, I shouldn't have.
Mapping to consensus. Remain still.
I guess this just works wirelessly. Yeah, that's
Shepard Commander,
bit of a relief.
Access movement during an upload is discouraged.
It's gonna take much longer. Okay, apparently not. Maybe.
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
Huh.
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
Well,
I wouldn't call
relatively
this
speaking.
familiar. Where are you?
Here.
You look different.
Does he?
We have made ourselves visually distinct for your
transparent,
convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove geth, it will grow dark.
I see. Of course, I was expecting a like a kind of combat simulation where I shoot virtual geth, but obviously that makes no sense at all, given that what we know about how geth work. So, yeah. How will this destroy ships? Yeah, that's a good
And what does
question.
turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection.
Right.
We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
Okay, good. What exactly is unfortunate? That the server falls silent? I mean, I guess technically we're also ultimately going to save the geth from being controlled by the Reapers, right? So they will hopefully end up, if not being our friends, at least not being immediately hostile. So if we could save the server, that would be preferable, but I mean, right now we have to do it. I don't know. We're still going to do it.
Isn't it? We have no choice in this matter.
Yeah.
It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on the server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
Alright. Huh, but there is going to be fighting. Huh. And we do have limited ammo? Why? Is there any logical reason why I can't just have infinite virtual shots? Oh,
connection to access point.
Huh. I mean, this looks pretty cool. I always like this kind of super high-tech looking, abstract design. It reminds me a lot of a really cool game, by the way, called NaisanceE. It's kind of hard to describe. It's really just a game just about
Warning,
traversing.
connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
Oh, okay.
I wondered what the gun
So I don't
was
shoot
for.
geth, but I shoot
This foreign
infection.
code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Yeah, so anyway, the beginning area of NaisanceE looks, or one of the earlier game areas looks pretty similar to this. Although in certain ways even cooler. That's just a really good game. How does this work? Oh, I guess I just have to shoot enough of this stuff.
Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Then
It's appreciated.
thanks, I think.
I mean, Shepard doesn't know much, but he knows how to use a gun. Oh, okay. So I can only shoot areas that are already red. Fair enough. Oh, okay. No, wait, I'm not done. Get rid of that. Okay, there we go. Oh, do we actually have a splitting path here? Or no, okay. Well, just a little circle.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point. Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate.
Well, error is a word I don't really want to hear while I'm in here. Just saying. Okay, that cluster is there, Quite some cluster. Can I shoot that from
Warning.
here?
Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Okay. Can I shoot that from here? I guess not. Okay. Oh, I shoot. Maybe I was trying to shoot the wrong thing. Can I shoot that thing? Oh yeah, I totally can. Okay. So that's how it works. And I'm an idiot, I can actually hold this. Why was I under the impression that you could just fire single bursts? I never even tried holding down the button. Weird. I guess because I'm so used to using my single shot sniper rifle, that's probably
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
Alright.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely.
The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is geth, Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed
convenient.
unmasked?
Well, one.
Then your perception of that creator does not map to our historical data.
There wasn't another path, right? Oh no, never mind, there is. This just moves back. I don't know, there's probably no reason whatsoever to get rid of all of this infected stuff. I mean, I don't know, maybe there is an achievement for destroying all of it. But, I mean, there wouldn't be any items here or any, you know, optional content, I don't think. These data clusters that contain useful stuff are very clearly visible. Oh, but it's also kind of fun to burn these things away, so I guess that's reason enough to do it. Oh, I'm also out of ammo, so but it does refill pretty fast actually. Still, it seems unnecessary to have this kind of limitation in the first place, and I don't think I can reach that, so can't even.
You must disrupt the infection of this data cluster to continue.
Yes, I know. I'm aware. Is that not it? Oh, okay. Continues.
This data cluster contains information time-stamped 290 years ago. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the off.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
Thanks. This one didn't give us any useful information, unfortunately. Cluster's over there. Oh wow, yeah, it sure is. A bit bigger than I expected, maybe. Wait a second. Wait just a second. Oh, I'm supposed to go here. Oh, it's blinking. Yeah. Alright. Fair enough.
Accessing data cluster.
Hello.
We've got escaped geth. They're pinned.
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establishing connection with the remaining server node.
Is it supposed to imply that he is, or it, or it's, at least the platform it's using is like the first geth who rebelled against its creator? I mean, even if it is the same physical platform.
Shepard's
most likely not the same
on shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
The geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss.
mean, this is looking good, isn't it?
Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Only half of them, huh? Right.
Legion, give me an update.
1 node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue.
Okay, I mean, I kind of know what to do now. Also, coming up. Oh.
Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
Okay. Well, things are getting a bit more interesting here than I first expected, which is appreciated. Yeah, also coming up on the usual stopping point for an episode here, but I don't know. I guess I could just end it at any point. Can I save? I can. So nothing's stopping me from stopping if I want to. That said, I'm going to continue for a few more minutes. I'm not sure if I can finish this off in under an hour seems unlikely at this point. Okay, is this going to regrow? Is it? Or maybe not. Oh. Well, seems fine. Don't we want to take care of this thing? Or maybe we're going to loop all the way around?
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Can I hit this? Oh, okay, from here. Presumably? Yes. So we cut off that and then we can take care of this. Most likely you don't have to destroy this. Oh, out of ammo. And will this regrow? I don't think it will. Oh, I must say this pulsating is a little bit disturbing.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection.
I realize
Disrupting
that.
it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Oh. I mean, I'm often stupid.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
You just disrupt that. I mean, it really is simple enough. I mean, in a way, I appreciate that the game gives you little hints, you know, to prevent you from being stuck. But it could wait a bit longer, you know.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster.
Yeah,
Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
Didn't realize those were also connected.
Access and data
behind it. Hello.
Out of the way! You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the geth!
This is insane! We need the geth! You can't just destroy them for asking. Ugh.
Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the geth.
I guess that's a little consolation. Doesn't seem like I can hit that from here. But I also don't really need to, so that's good. Okay, that's not a regrowing one. That one... neither. So this cluster isn't even infected, but without Legion we can access it? Is that how it works? I don't know.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
Okay, so
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
I get it. Just look for glowing things and shoot them. It's not that complicated.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Okay, that was all of it. Good.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
I mean, is it really necessary to repeat this over and over? The first time you fire a single shot at something you're not supposed to shoot yet? That's a little bit excessive, isn't it? It's just not just me. I mean, obviously I'm aware of what I'm supposed to do, and so are probably just about every single player who ever played this.
There is a
but at least
point
give me the freedom to do some experimentation, because it's not always, you don't always see all the points immediately, but, you know, shooting this and it regrows, that tells me all I need to know already, without the game having to rub it in even more, in the exact same words.
New data tower. This data comes from a period during which the creators declared martial law.
Get units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel that...
Oh.
Creator Megara, what is your status?
So I should have watched.
Creator Megara.
Did he
As
cross
time
that explosion?
passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
Oh, okay, now we access this. I see. We have to get rid of the infected ones first. Yeah, it's pretty much...
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Austral is down. Do not engage the geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is time-stamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We have secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go.
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not going to be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with geth. And perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server nodes established. We are ready to transport you.
Something's happening to the geth.
You could say that.
The fighter squadrons have stopped. We detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
That's good news. Okay.
Root access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the exit port and disconnect from Mother.
Okay. Something's telling me that Legion is not going to be okay after this.
Terminating remote access, removing programs, deleting archives.
Or maybe he is? Huh.
Shepard, you alright?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
Yeah, what is
We have
happening?
transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
Oh, okay.
They what?
As indicated by their lights changing from red to blue.
We judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
I mean, I guess I can kind of see why, although, I mean, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Could have done the same for me.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies.
Oh, okay.
The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours.
That is true.
The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
Yeah.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe, and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
Exactly.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the Normandy.
Okay, so that was a pretty positive outcome.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me.
I mean,
Zen out.
I assume we are going to employ whatever safety measures we can think of.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yes, we do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
It is.
Commander!
I witnessed their history, Admiral. The Reapers sped up the process, but the Geth were always moving this way.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
Oh, I mean, I don't want them destroyed. If there's another way. And I'm certainly not going to say this, so...
Maybe they don't have to die. After what I saw on that server, I don't know. Maybe there's another option.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is, maybe they don't all have to die.
Exactly, maybe
it's a
if
moot
more
point
volunteered
until we take out that base.
to go with us.
The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted. That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way?
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
We still haven't gotten a rescue ship to Admiral Kurse.
Can he wait?
We're suffering heavy civilian casualties without him there to organize them. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support.
I mean, I was just beginning to wonder.
I gave into your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
I was just beginning to wonder if, or to think actually, that there really was a choice between the server and saving the Admiral.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
I gave into your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any
I mean,
room to
can we
maneuver.
trust him?
I need the patrol fleet.
It's true that he
reckless
acted
behavior beforehand. The patrol
recklessly
fleet
and
isn't moving.
maybe rashly before.
Their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time
I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt
And then
here
you'll charge off again.
Admiral Garrel
against
is right.
better
Withdrawing
judgment.
now puts the whole fleet at risk.
As you say, Commander. All right, Han. You've got your ships.
Thank you, Ron. You'll get them back in good condition.
Hopefully. Right. So what's the journal say, actually? Priority Rannoch. Reaper base controlling the Geth has been located, but jamming towers prevent conventional orbital bombardment. Land on Rannoch and use a prototype targeting laser to enable the Normandy to destroy the Reaper base. Gotcha. But we also still have this one. So it's just a choice whether to save him or not? Is that going to influence anything? Because Ron made it sound that way? Somehow? Like, she gave me a choice whether to go save the Admiral or hurry up and get on with the main mission. I don't know, I mean, I'm going to do both. I just hope that delaying the priority mission is not actually going to have any dire consequences. Let's see here. Geth Prime Platoon, okay. Geth Primes are built to house more programs than other platforms, and operate as mobile networking hubs. Their combat software provides a boost to any Geth nearby, coordinating and directing attacks. Since the destruction of a Prime unit causes the processing power of other Geth to drop, Prime hardware platforms are heavily shielded and well armed. Right, as we can certainly say from our own experience fighting them. Also, I'm definitely going to make a cut here. This ended up being a much longer episode than expected and planned, but, well, sometimes it just works out that way. And that's fine. Fine by me anyway. I hope you don't mind a slightly longer episode. Feel free to tell me in the comments if so. But I mean, I'm generally trying to keep them shorter, as you know, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna make a cut here. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.